If there's one skill you need to learn in life to get you from point A to point B to point C and on and on and on and on, you need to be coachable. That skill is being coachable. You need to be able to learn, listen, have comprehension skills, and understand the game or whatever game you are in. Be coachable. Figure out what type of learning skill you have and be coachable. And then once you're able to be coachable, then you can actually teach. But be teachable. Not many people are willing to take that step because they have too much ego, because they feel like they know everything. You don't know anything. You only see things through one perspective. You only see things through your lens. If you take the time to realize that there are other lenses in life, you are able to learn from other people's mistakes, but also their mistakes could also be something that could cause you benefit. Don't just go on in life just thinking that you can do everything and you can do anything without learning how to be coachable or even learning in general. Now, I say be coachable, but also have discernment when it comes to being coachable. You cannot take everybody and anybody's advice. As a person in the content space, as a person who's trying to build a personal brand, as a person who speaks this type of content, as a person who does a specific type of content, my content isn't for everybody. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? I know my content isn't the most eye-catching content. My content isn't the most funniest content. Like, I don't do skits. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do this. I don't do that. Right? Now, as a person who sits down and talks and speaks his mind off of YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, I hear so many voices telling me, Jaw, you should eat. Jaw, you should do this. Jaw, you should do that. And all of these things are coming from people who don't do content. Now, I say have discernment when it comes to being coachable, because there's going to be a lot of people in your life telling you what they think you should do, when you know for a fact they don't do it themselves. If you see a person who is creating content, built a personal brand in a lifestyle niche, let's say in a lifestyle niche for anybody who wants to create content, you are not going to be asking a viewer what they need or what you should do. You should be asking the creator itself. Now, I'm not saying that the viewer's opinion doesn't matter. Hear out from the viewer. Understand where they're coming from. Understand where they're coming from, but also understand that A, they don't create content. B, they don't know the resources that you have. C, they don't even know what creativity you have or you want to do with your account. So they are just going to be spewing out ideas after ideas after ideas after ideas after ideas to you when you don't even want to do it. When you have a specific way, the person who has the personal brand, who is already ahead of you, can look back and say, okay, you do this, you want to do this, here are the steps that you can get to here. And I'm telling you, if you start something, if you start anything, whether that's content creation, whether that's writing a book, whether that's anything, there is somebody who already did what you're doing and already made it in what you want to do. All you have to do is find out who they are. That's a bar. Oh my gosh, that was a bar. 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 That came out the dome. I didn't even think about that. When I continued, I didn't even think about that. That was insane. But yeah, wow. I can't even remember what I said. Write that down. Write that down. But everybody, your ideas aren't original. I'm just saying it like that. Your ideas are not original. People, you can do something, you can create something now, and then later on somebody can create a better version of it. But that doesn't mean you can't be coachable. Be coachable, learn from experiences, learn from your mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes. Have an open mind when it comes to learning, especially if you're out of school, especially if you're chasing something, especially if you don't have a teacher, a mentor. You have to go find your mentors. I've been reading a book recently. Now, I got into the most freakiest chapter. They were just talking about penetrating the world and penetrating your love. Freaky book. And I'm honestly surprised at myself. I'm proud of myself because like I don't really read, but this is the first book that I actually picked up and read. And a lot of people are gonna look at me weird when I show you this book, but I don't mind. Let me read. This is the first time I'm reading since Cat in the Hat. And that was years ago. I'm 21. Last time I picked up a book, a long time ago. But it's The Way of a Superior Man. All right. There's a lot of great reviews on this, especially with the podcast that I listen to. Now, if you look at me, if you see this page, if you see this book and you think that I'd be listening to Andrew Tate and stuff, you're wrong. You clearly don't know me. I just want to read this because 2 reasons. I haven't read. I don't know how to read. Well, I know how to read. I just don't read. Let me not say I don't know how to read. I'm not dyslexic, guys. I can read. And 2, truth is I just don't have a father figure in my house. I don't have a father figure. Never really had a father figure. Anybody that I looked up to as a male role model. So if the people that I listen to recommend this book, or the people that I look up to recommend this book, I was like, you know what? Let me invest. So far, it's been spitting gems. Majority of the stuff that are in this book, I already knew myself. And yeah, be coachable, be teachable. Life is going to gift you well when you know how to learn. Yeah, life is going to gift you well when you know how to learn, because you already learned from your mistakes, and you already learn and are understanding the mistakes of others, and you are also doing everything with intention to learn and get better, whether that's editing styles, whether that's the way you speak, whether that's the way you write, whether that's the way you talk, whether that's the way you work out, whether that's anything that you do. You just need to be coachable. You need to learn. You need to understand that life is not easy, but once you learn, it gets a little bit easier. It does get a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. From my perspective, now there's many different timelines that this could have happened, but from my perspective, right? I could have went to school, went to work, and worked on this content stuff. All right? Now, I could have kept going, and then I would have extreme burnout, right? But I chose, now mind you, I did do all of this. I was in content and I did school, and then I was in content and I did work. Now I'm doing content, and now you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm building more of a community now that the fact that I'm doing the content full time and I'm just getting after it 100%. And oh shoot, another thing that I wanted to talk about. Sorry. I want to talk about having a plan B next, because, ooh, that one gets me tight. Pause. Now, this whole entire thing was for you to be coachable. Just make sure that you're learning in every corner of the world. Make sure that you're learning in every aspect of life. Make sure that you are an open book, a blank open book that people can write in, because I'm telling you, a lot of people have gems, a lot of people have knowledge. Even somebody who's younger than you can have knowledge due to the life that they lived. You know what I'm saying? Be coachable, learn, and life will be easier, or a little bit easier. But also have discernment when it comes to learning, because not everybody's knowledge is for you. And that is something that you're going to have to learn. I can't teach you that. I cannot tell you what to take in versus what not to take in. If you even watch the video all the way to the end, that's number one, a big thank you. But 2, you don't have to take in what I'm saying. You never have to take in any of the videos that I had to say. But if you stay and you understood, then that means that this was for you. One of these days, I'm going to go through the mistakes that I wish I did, or I wish I could go back on, but once again, another video for another time. I'm going to catch y'all when I catch y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. It's subconscious. I realized that for the past couple of videos on my Instagram, I've just been doing CTAs, follow me, follow me, follow me. I'm taking what I learned and it's subconsciously just going into my videos. It's actually bad. Well, it's good. It's good, but it's like, it makes it seem like this is the only reason why I'm doing it. I don't know. I'm gonna catch y'all when I catch y'all. See ya.